Well, good day, my 7th grade friends. Today we're going to learn how to fill a series. Now, we already know that if you're on a word like EHMS, you can just grab this little fill handle in the corner. I call it the copy handle. If you get right on it, you get a big giant plus sign. And if you hold down the mouse, hold down the mouse, hold down the mouse, hold down the mouse, and let go, we already know it's going to make a copy of what's ever in there. It'll even work for numbers. So I'm going to get on the little copy handle. It's really called the fill handle. And I'll pull down the copy handle and I get whatever's in the cell. It's just repeated. We know that months of the year, the computer already knows the months of the year. And if you try to copy down January, you're going to get all the months. Same thing with days of the week. If you hold down one of the days of the week and try to copy it down, you're going to get all the days of the week. It works the same for abbreviations for months and even abbreviations for days of the week. Just grab the little copy handle in the corner, pull it on down, and you'll get the abbreviations. Now you could even do multiple columns at a time. Here I'm going to highlight March. I'll be right in the middle, not grabbing the border. I'm not grabbing the little handle. I'm right in the middle, and I'm just going to select these two. Now let go of the mouse. Now that I let go of the mouse, I can grab the handle and pull it down, and he'll even do multiple columns at once. All right, well, Mr. Lashenko, we already knew all that. We already knew how to copy stuff. All right, I'm going to delete all this stuff. Let's say that you want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so you might do this. You might say 1, enter 2, enter 3, enter 4, enter 5, enter 6, enter 7, enter 8, enter 9, enter 10, enter. All right, I did it. Well, that wasn't too bad. I only have 10 numbers. I could do it myself. But what if you have 100 numbers? That's going to take a long time to type 100 numbers. What if you have 1,000 numbers? It's going to take a long time to type 1,000 numbers. So here's what you do. The computer knows how to fill a series of numbers. Look, I put fill a series. So I do 1, enter, 2, enter. You have to sort of tell the computer what the pattern is. And the pattern's going to be step by onesies. So now that I entered on the 1 and I entered on the 2, I'm going to go back and highlight them both. I'm going to select them both. I'm not grabbing the little border. Watch out. I'm not grabbing the handle in the corner this time. I'm right in the middle, and I'm going to highlight them both and then just let go of the mouse. Now I'm going to grab the little fill handle and I'm going to pull it on down, and then I'm going to let go. Oh my goodness, I filled up a series of numbers. Now you don't have to step by onesies. You could step by any number you want. 5, enter, 10, enter. You got to show them the pattern, so you got to type the numbers, the first two numbers yourself. And then you have to enter after each one. Now we're going to highlight the pattern. We're just going to select these two cells, let go of the mouse, grab the little handle and pull it on down. You can just do as many as you want. It'll just go crazy. Hey, let's go look at some examples. Here I am on sheet 2 and it's a bunch of people's names. Let's go see how many people's names there are. Oh my goodness, there's just a bunch of them. I can't even believe how many there are. I'm going to do control up arrow. You know, if you want to go around fast, if you want to go down, just hold down the control and tap the direction, the arrow in the direction you want to go. So I want to go down. I hold down the control, I tap the down arrow. Looks like I got about 200 rows here. 200 rows. Here's the last one. I'm going to jump up to the top really fast. Do you know how to get to A1 really fast? To get to A1 really fast is control home. You hold down the control and you tap the home and poof, you're in A1. Alright, I'm going to put an employee number in there. I'm going to make this number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, all the way to the end. So I'm going to do 1, enter, 2, enter, but then I'm going to stop. I'm not going to type in all those numbers. I'm going to highlight both of these numbers like this. Don't grab the border now. I don't want this line. I don't want this little copy handle in the corner. I want it to be right in the middle and just select them both. Let go of the mouse. Now I'm going to grab this thing and I'm going to pull it down, 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 pull it down till I get to the end. Keep and then all right up to there and let go. There's 199 on this because the top row was the header row, wasn't it? Well, I don't know about this. Pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. What if you have to pull it down 5,000 rows? I'm not going to pull it down 5,000 rows. Here, how do you move to the top really fast? Control up arrow moves to the top really fast. Well, that was one way. I mean, I got it there. It worked okay. Let's say you want a bunch of Johnsons and then a bunch of Dallases. Well, we already know how to do that. We can just highlight them both at once. And we'll just highlight it and we'll pull it down maybe about to about 22, right about there. That looks pretty good. Now let's put in the year. I want to go from the year 2000 all the way down to the year 2020. So I'm going to type 2000 and enter. And then I'm going to type 2001, enter. Now I'm going to highlight them both, Now you think I'm going to pull it down, 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 don't you? You think I'm going to pull it all the way down till I get to the bottom like this. And that would work. I mean, I'm not saying that would not work. That would work. I'm deleting that. Instead, let's do this. 2000, enter. 2001, enter. Highlight them both like we did before, but this time, instead of pulling it down, because I don't want to pull it down that far, just double click the fill handle. Double click that copy handle. Watch, I'm going to double click it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my goodness, it filled them all the way down. It goes as far down as your list goes, and then it stops. Double click the fill handle. You didn't know about that, did you? You didn't know, did you? Let's go look at my next example. I want to add up Beth's numbers. Beth wants to know what's my total. So I'm going to do equals this one plus this one. B2 plus C2. Look, B2 has a number, C2 has a number. Now I'm going to enter. I would like to copy this all the way down. So you would be tempted, wouldn't you, just to hold down the, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. Now you think you're going to get a bunch of 166s, don't you? Because you have 166 in there, and if you grab the fill handle, you start copying that 166, you're probably going to get a bunch of 166s, don't you? But you don't get a bunch of 166s. Why? Because 166 is not really in the cell. What's really in the cell is B2 plus C2, not 166. 166 is displayed because that's the answer. But watch, here's I'm on row 2, and I put in B2 and C2. Now I'm going to click on this one. Now it says B3 and C3. Now I'm going to click on this one. Now it says C4 and B4. Now it's B5 and C5 and B6 and C6. Oh my goodness. How does that work, Mr. Lushenko? How does that work? Let's delete that stuff. How does that, is that a magic or something? Well, here's what this formula says. Let's just look at this formula for a minute. It says add up B2 plus C2. Now B2 is 2 cells away from me. 1 cell away, 2 cells away. And C2 is 1 cell away. It's just right next door. The formula says take whatever's 2 cells away from me and add whatever's 1 cell away from me. So if I was to take this formula and copy it down, it's going to say the same thing. 2 cells away from me plus 1 cell away from me. Isn't that kind of weird? And I just copy it down. Let's look at this one. This one says take 2 cells, 1 cell away from me, 2 cells away from me. 2 to the left plus 1 to the left. Isn't that amazing? I'm just going to double click that fill handle. Whoa, that's pretty good. Let's do the last one. Oh no, this is really long. I wonder how many people are on this list. Oh my. Let's find out. Do you know how to jump down the bottom really fast? Control what? Control what? Control down arrow. Because I wanted to go down. There's 651 rows. 651 rows. Let's do control up arrow to go back up. 651 rows. Frank wants to know what his total is. Let's add these two up to find out what Frank's total is. Equals this one plus this one. Enter it in. Let's get on it and double click the handle. Here we go. Double click. Oh my gosh, I think I did them all. Let's do control down arrow and find out. Control down arrow. Oh my goodness, I did them all. Look at this thing says C 651 plus D 651. That is amazing. So you should be able to fill a series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's easy. 1, enter, 2, enter. Highlight them both. Let go of the mouse. Grab the handle and pull it down. And it works the same even if you're doing a formula. Because the formula says 2 away from me plus 1 away from me. It'll work for any formula. It doesn't have to be just 2 away from me and 1 away from me. Well, sorry about the long video, but that's about all there is to it.